Welcome to the news of the day about world-famous football club Barcelona. Since its founding in 1899, the club has been one of the main protagonists of world football, winning numerous titles and admirers all over the planet. Today, we bring you the latest updates on what's happening in the world of Barcelona, from the team's performance on the pitch to the latest news on players, managers and club management. Get ready to immerse yourself in the Barcelona universe and stay up to date with everything that's happening at this legendary club. In recent days, much has been said about Neymar's possible departure from Paris Saint-Germain. The Brazilian, who by general numbers is one of the highlights of the team, comes once again being criticized for his stance off the pitch. In addition, the striker even got involved in a discussion with coach Christopher Galtier after the loss to Monaco in Ligue 1, which made the atmosphere even heavier for the Brazilian in the French team. Thus, PSG itself, according to information from the portal Foot Mercato, would have decided to sell Neymar, who should leave the team for a value of around €60 million, something well below the €222 million paid by the French to hire him in 2017. Neymar has already defined where he wants to play. Neymar himself seems tempted to leave Paris, having even defined where he wants to play when he leaves the French team. According to an article published by thegoal.com, the striker wishes to head to the Premier League, where he hopes to take advantage of his last years of heyday in Europe. The intention is, once again, to prove itself in football, showing that even in old age, it is still able to shine in the most competitive and trendy league on the planet. The portal even reveals that Ney has already been offering himself to some teams of England through representatives, with his departure from PSG having great chances of happening already at the end of this window. Neymar offers to act in one of the main powers of European football. The Brazilian striker, despite adding large individual numbers this season, has again gained momentum outside the Ligue 1 club this week. As reported by local media, PSG leaders met with people linked to Chelsea this week to talk about a possible transfer of the playmaker to the Premier League. Neymar, who is also the old dream of Blues owner Todd Boehly. Fitchages now says that the deal could yield €60 million, just over 335 million reais, to PSG's coffers. The value seems to be okay for both clubs, and that now it remains to be expected mainly the decision of the parties on Neymar's side for the progress of negotiations. That is, it seems, the decision may be with the Brazilian, who has a contract until 2027. Neymar offers himself to another English giant. And because of that, fate may end up not being Chelsea. That's because, according to an article published by Court Offside and resonated by Goal, the striker has, through representatives, offered to play for Manchester City, in order to live his last years of peak in the hottest league on the planet and in one of the best structured clubs in the world. Neymar's mood and PSG are getting worse every day. Without delivering on the pitch, the Brazilian has also had attitudes questioned by the French press. Shortly after the defeat to Bayern Munich in the Champions League, Neymar posted a story at a poker event. The Brazilian's act fell like a bomb in France. Former PSG player Jerome Rothen has made harsh criticism of the Brazilian because of this attitude. It is not the first time that Neymar has urinated on the club, on the players, on the coach, on the physical coaches and, especially, on the fans of Paris Saint-Germain. "It saddens me," said the former player in participation in RMC Sports. Still in Rothen's analysis, PSG have been complacent with the attitudes Neymar is taking. He doesn't want to understand things. As much as you criticize him or say what's wrong, he doesn't want to hear anything. The problem is that since he arrived, no one at the club has told him that this is not good, or that it is not going well, he concluded. FC Barcelona and LA Galaxy have reached an agreement on the transfer of Julian Araujo to Barça Athletic. The deal is 3.5 seasons until the 30th of June 2026. The player signed his new contract at the offices of Ciutat Esportiva Joan Gamper on Friday in the company of Vice President Rafael Just, the director responsible for youth football, Joan Soler, director of football Mateu Almani, sports director Jordi Cruyff and youth football director Jose Raymond Alexenco. Julian araujo conqueror a trainer com Rafa Marquez numbers próximos dias. Julian araujo is a football player who drops everyone's jaw. Born in Lompoc, California, he is an American and Mexican citizen with deep roots in both countries. With experience playing for U18, U19, U20 and U23 USA, Araujo showed his incredible skill and talent on football fields around the world. Although he has played for several teams in his career, including Central Coast Condors and Santa Barbara Soccer Club, his time at Barça Residency Academy USA prepared him perfectly to join the big leagues. And he did it in style, joining LA Galaxy in 2018 and impressing in every game he played. With 98 games, 14 assists and a goal scored, Araujo is quickly becoming a football legend, making his mark on every pitch he steps on. His speed and strength make him a welcome addition to Barça's athletic squad, and his skill with the ball is simply amazing. He is widely admired for his ability to win duels, and his elegant and precise touch on the ball is a thing of beauty. If you haven't seen Julian Araujo play yet, don't waste any more time. With his dexterity and skill, he is one of the rising stars of world football, and it is a pleasure to see him play. Join the millions of fans around the world who are amazed by the magic of Julian Araujo. Julian Araujo will start training with Rafa Marquez in the coming days. And that ends the news of the day. We hope you enjoyed it and stayed on top of all the news. If you like this content, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to our channel to receive more updates about the world of football. To the next.